Alright, I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet, because honestly there's not much going on. If you know the truth, you know the truth. Starting off with how the server started, it actually started because Sean and Winter got bought out, or whatever. But being bought out, Sean and Winter, that was the best decision of their life. Sean and Winter realized what we realized, is that Butchie's a shitty ass owner and does nothing for his community. Once Butch lost Sean and Winter, he realized that he was down in a hole. He paid them out, and now he's trying to figure out a way how to recover. During this time, me and Furion were already working on a server called Lost RP. The server was in 2 months of development before Butchie even reached out to us. Butchie, seeing that he was down in the hole, realized he needed to make his profits because his Midnight RP was not doing well. That's when he hit up me and Furion to merge servers. After a long debate between me and Furion, we finally decided that we would merge with them, and this was the worst mistake we ever made. Coming over to Lost World RP with Butchie, the deal was 33% around the table, and Furion would be paid on a weekly basis. On top of that, the deal was that I was going to take ownership of the Discord, and that never happened either. I wasn't going to be the one to come out and say, yo, give me the ownership of the Discord or anything. I wasn't trying to start tensions between us right off rip, alright? I honestly forgot about taking ownership of the Discord until I realized that it was too late. So after 2 months of development, we finally launched Lost World. Before launch, for development purposes, we had our own Dedi, and that's what we used to launch the server. But what does every 5M server need when you first launch? An anti-cheat. You wanna know who paid for that anti-cheat? Dabs did. 2 days later, after the launch of Lost World V1, Moonlight came out and started stealing our players. This is when we decided we needed to boost the server. The first 3 days of the server being launched, it made roughly about $2,300. At the time, I didn't want to be a stingy ass bitch and take over donos. That wasn't my job at the time, so I just stuck to my development and just let them take care of donos. So they got all the dono money through their cash apps and the original donor box. When we boosted, Butchie and Quay used their dono money, and I personally put out-of-pocket money into it. I think it's extremely unfair to ever consider that that money was ever Butchie or Quay's. That is straight dono money. It's supposed to go right into the server fund, put back into the server. That is not their money to touch, and I don't think it's right. And that's just simply the misconception that a lot of people believe from them. See, the numbers, their numbers might look bigger than mine, but theirs came straight out of the server fund. Mine came out of my own pocket. On top of that, our Discord server did not have 30 boost, and we really needed a boost at the time. So at that time, I spent $155, getting 6 months worth of boost for the Discord server. But what else do you need? When you start a 5M server, you're gonna need branding. Me and Furion did not feel like making our own branding, so we also took money out of our pockets and bought branding for the server. The server at its state right now was absolutely fucking trash with the anti-cheat. It was so bad, and honestly, the only thing we needed was a new anti-cheat, so we waited around. When Venom came public, we bought public Venom, and I've been telling Butchie, I told him every single day, yo, we need the anti-cheat, yo, we need the anti-cheat, yo, we need the anti-cheat. He's like, yeah, hold on. He just kept holding it off. I'm like, alright, fuck this, I'm not letting the community die, I'm gonna buy the new anti-cheat myself. There goes another $180.
Oh, but Dabs, you own the anti-cheat forever. Oh.
Well, you know what, the server would have fucking died if I didn't do something about it. Just like the whole time, if me and Furion ever stopped caring about the server, it would have died. Me and him were literally doing slave work out here, not getting paid a single cent for our work. Ask yourself this question: whenever you opened up a ticket, who was on top of that ticket? Just ask yourself, because Butchie never answered tickets, never been part of the community, never did anything for the community. He answered a ticket, he would lie to it. He would say, oh, your clothing will be in tonight. It wasn't in tonight, because he lied. He just made up shit all the time. He's a snake. I don't think I ever recall a time that Butchie was ever sober. I feel like he never got a breath of fresh air, honestly, and he's just, all he does is smoke all day and pop perks all day. That's all he does. The only reason that Butchie won the community over I did, and everyone hated me at one point, was because he was always in-game playing rather than taking care of the owner stuff that he was supposed to be taking care of. This is when Butchie wanted the vanilla unicorn to actually be functional inside the game, and this is how he whored out the e-girls on the server and his IRL girlfriend, which he whores out on Snapchat all day long, showing her ass. Butchie absolutely has no respect for women. Anyways, so we needed a vanilla unicorn and a stripper job, and guess who bought both of those? Dabs did. Anyways, about a month passes, and Butchie realizes that me and Furion are starting to look for our money, and he starts working on a server with Murky behind the scenes, and me and Furion knew about this. We had a spy watching the whole thing go down the entire time. And yeah, so we knew it was about to happen. And then this is when Butchiee took away the perms on the owner roll. And I made up some excuse to get it back. And me and Furion, we picked up our shit and we left. At the end of the day, what does this come down to? Honestly, the biggest thing is Butchiee is a snake. He's a liar, manipulative. And honestly, Murky, Flank, get the fuck out of there as fast as possible. That's the only advice I'm going to give you guys. And I get some of you got manipulated. I get it. I'm just coming out with our side of the story. It's whatever. Butchiee, you can come swap me, DDoS Boogers again, DDoS Mizzy again. Do whatever you got to do, bro. Keep it childish. Do whatever you got to do, bro. But we did what was right for the community. At the current moment, you might have more players than us, and that's completely fine because I know that I treat my community very well over here, and we don't lie to them, and we're straight up and honest with everybody. You can go ask anyone from Lost World. They know we're straight up. You know, we're honest. Work gets done around here now. And yeah, it's been smooth sailing ever since. At the end of the day, Butch, I hope that $5,000 buys you some very nice perks and shit, but I hope it was worth our friendship.